for example, whoever is displaying this now, if you scroll down to this page now, can you see Azure DevOps up there? I'm using it as an example. That Azure DevOps, if you scroll down, it goes up. So I'm saying that is that the same thing with this thing? When you scroll down.
Yes, I'm here, allow me.
I'm making you host completely.
Okay, all right.
Completely host.
Screen. If you go up into the screen, how do we access the home button for
Thanks.
to refresh the page?
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining this call. I want to believe we're all QAs on this call. Are we all QAs? Hi, this is Moji.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Hi, Moji.
Hi, others some few minutes. Oh,
Hi
thank
there.
you.
Can
We'll
you
just
hear
give
me?
the others some few minutes to join us, and then we would quickly go through what we have to do this evening. Just roughly 30 minutes, what we have to do.
Hi there. Am I being heard at the moment?
Hi, Michael.
Am I being heard at the moment?
Are you what?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
All right. Hi, Didola. I got your message. We'll be very quick in this meeting. All right, let me just see if we can give it up, go on with it so that you don't miss too much from your own meeting. All right, I'm just going to check if we have representative from each team on this call, and then we can just go ahead with what we want to do this night. Do we have representative from Alpha team here? Any keywords from Alpha team? All right. Do we have any keywords from Beta team?
Yes, Gide, Friday.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, QA
right.
from Beta.
All right. Do we have anyone from Delta?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And Epsilon? Any keywords from Epsilon?
Yes.
Any keywords? Epsilon?
Yeah.
Okay. Gamma? Do we have any keywords from Gamma? Okay. Iota? Any keywords from Iota? Kappa? Okay. Lambda?
Yeah, we have one here.
Okay. Omega? Theta?
Yes, from Tita Olumide.
Okay. And then Epsilon?
Yeah. Olamide.
Okay, and then Zeta, do we have any, sorry, Zeta, do we have any keyways
Yes,
from
I'm
Zeta?
going to.
All right, okay. So what we want to do, I know a lot of your Scrum Masters have reached out regarding you not being able to carry out your test cases or create your test cases. So in preparation for your testing activities, because the access level, the permission level you have, you're not able to do it. Can I just quickly ask if anyone has been able to write their test cases using their personal login details?
No.
Anyone? Okay. All right.
No.
Okay. So I'm going to quickly share my screen, go through some guidelines, and then we'll quickly do what we need to do in order for you to have the tester accounts to do that. So bear with me.
Miss, is this being recorded?
Okay, so like I said, you will be given a tester account.
Excuse me, Moji. Can this session be recorded, if possible?
Is recording us already.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, so this is just some guidelines to you using the tester account that will be made available for you, or be provided for you. The account is for the purpose of carrying out your test activities, like I said, on the Azure board during your sprint, and it will be provided for you. And then the tester account will be forwarded to just one Keyway representative of the team. That was why I was asking if we have anybody representing any of the team on the call. And then to access the Azure board with the tester account, just follow this process below. You sign out from the Azure from your own personal account. Okay, and then once you've done that, you then sign back in with the tester accounts details that would be provided for you. It will definitely ask you to access a code the same way it tells you to access a code with your personal account. So it will tell you to access a code that will be requested by Microsoft, and a web box for the tester account will be provided for you, where you can generate the code, or where you can get the code that has been generated from. And then you just ensure that the code that you're picking is the one that has been generated by you. And you can do that by checking the time it was sent into the inbox with the time that you're requesting for the code. So let's assume that you're requesting for the code around maybe 8:30. You're trying to access the board around 8:30, and you started the process. So the code you will be looking for, because you won't be the only one using the account, the code you'll be looking for will be a code that has been sent into that box around between 8:30 and maybe 8:32, thereabout. So you can't pick anything earlier than that. Then that means you'll be using a code that somebody else has generated and used before, and then it won't allow you to go through. So just be aware of that. And then you can access your project board with the generated code. Okay, so like I said, the webmail login details for the tester account will be provided, will be forwarded to the Keyway representative for your team, that all the other details will be forwarded to. And then the tester account must not be shared with any other members of your team who are not Keyways, okay, for any purpose without proper authorization. So if anybody is asking you for it, even if they have good reasons to have it, please follow the due process and make sure you get proper authorization. And why we're doing that is so that those accounts don't get misused and then log you off from using it, which will be a delay to you carrying out your activities during the sprint. And this is something we want you to note. Please access your Azure project board with the tester account on your work or office laptop. We've noticed that the admin account that was given to the Scrum Masters, some try to use it on their work or office laptop and all that, and is not recognizing it because it's a work laptop, and that is an organization. And the tester account also is an official organization email. So your company will definitely block it. Microsoft is that sensitive. It will block it once you notice another organization is trying to, access on another organization. And that is when it will come in with, you might be getting messages like, oh, he's not recognized and all that. So it is advisable also to use a different browser on your device for your project, but separate from the browser you're using for other Microsoft accounts that you might have previously had. It could be your you use example Google Chrome for your school accounts, Microsoft accounts, Teams, and any other Microsoft account you have. It would be better to use another browser, maybe Firefox or Edge, where you're logging into Blue Sky Azure, because then you won't have a lot of security coming up because it's used to one account and then you're trying to use it on another account. Again, Microsoft's feature is a bit sensitive, and I think
Is it every QA that has to do this? Are you going to show us how to do it on this call?
You should be able to do it. The same logging in with the tester account is the same way you log in with your own personal account, which I think everybody's been able to do.
How I logged in was through the email. I received an email link and I clicked it.
Yes. So what is going to happen also on this one is you'll be provided with all the details you need to log in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then the other one is, please do not access your project board with the tester account on your mobile phone. It's going to request you to download a mobile app authenticator. And once you can do that with your own personal login details, because the authenticator you've created is going to be asking for code going forward. And if it's your personal account details, it's just used by you alone. But with the tester account, a lot of teams and Keyways will be using it. So please don't use it on your mobile phone, because there's no way you use it, it won't ask you for mobile app authenticator. And once you activate that, any other team member or another team won't be able to use that tester account anymore, because you are the one that has generated that authenticator. It's not going to allow anybody else to be able to use it. You'll be requesting for code, and the only person that has activated that and can get that code is the person that has like I said, generated that app on their own phone. So they can only get that code from their phone, and that would not be fair on other people that are using it. So please don't use it on your mobile phone. Don't use it while you're trying to access the Azure board or your project board on your mobile phone. And then always use the tester account on either a laptop or a desktop, just like I've said. So once we're clear with this, do we have any question before I start asking for rep from your team so that I can send the details to them? Are we clear with this ones?
Yeah, just a quick one. So with this tester account, give us both basic plus tester access, or just tester access?
It will give you basic plus test plan, which you
Okay.
need to create your test cases.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, I'm just going to stop sharing. All right. Okay.
Sorry, quickly.
Yeah.
Will it have
Yes.
access to the wiki and everything?
Sorry?
Will it have access to the wiki and other documents?
But right now you have access to the wiki, don't you?
Okay, so you'd have to use our manual account for the wiki and everything. We're just
Sorry, I
using
didn't get
this.
that.
So we're just using this test account to run tests.
Yes. If you need to do anything on the wiki, please talk to your SM to do it. As a Keyway, you're not meant to. You can put documents on your wiki. I do get that, but just let your SM know, because they are your project board administrator.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do we have anybody representing Alpha here that I can send the details to? Alpha team?
Yeah,
Alpha here.
Yeah,
Okay. So who am I giving it to? Nee.
yeah, you can give it to me.
All right. Hi, Nee.
Hello, Moji. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, and then beta team?
I don't know, bro. That's what I'm asking, bro. I like you, though. I like it.
Olajide. Okay. Delta? Anybody from Delta?
Opeyemi Mame. Yeah.
Epsilon?
Yeah, you're still
Anyone
thinking
from
about it. Like,
Epsilon? Hi, Michael. Are you from Epsilon, Michael?
no, I'm from Alpha.
Oh, okay. Anybody from Epsilon? Hello, are you from Epsilon?
No. I'm from Twitter.
Okay, so please mute so that I don't get confused and write somebody else's name down, please. Thanks. All right. Anybody from Epsilon?
Epsilon. Yeah, I'm from Epsilon. If you mean UPS
No, the E one. Epsilon, not Epsilon.
Yeah, I'm from there. Mark.
Mark from Epsilon, yeah?
Yes.
All right. Gamma? Anyone from Gamma? Okay, IOTA. Do we have anyone from IOTA here? No one. Okay, Kappa? Do we have anyone from Kappa here? Okay, Lambda?
Yeah, Rexford.
All right. Do we have anyone from Omega? Theta?
Yes, Olu.
Yeah, okay.
So, Olu, can I have your full name in case there's another Olu in your team?
Olumide Akinobi.
Epsilon? Epsilon? Anyone from Epsilon? I thought somebody said they were from Epsilon earlier on.
I wanted to clarify the Abdulgafar and Sean at the leader, team lead. And I think they are on the call as well.
What's their name?
I'm from Epsilon also.
Abdulgafar and Rotiba Shehu.
If they're not if they don't want to nominate themselves, Olamide, do you want me to send it to you?
Hello, is it Epsilon? Yeah, I said
No, Mark, you're for Epsilon. I'm talking about Epsilon.
Oh, okay.
Abdulgafar, do you want to be the rep for your team? Zeta?
Yes, Zeta with a Z, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the team I don't have any rep for is Gamma, Iota, and Omega. So if there's anybody on the call from that team, please let me know if you want to, or else I won't be able to send any details to them. Okay, so let me quickly, because I know somebody was asking about showing you how to go about it. It's quite straightforward because I'm logged in already on Azure. And that means I have to log out. Just bear with me a few minutes and try and see if I can. With me, please. Just bear with me. I'm just trying to set things up over here. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and just can everyone see my screen, please?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
So I just need to move this thing away so that's all right. Okay. All right. So the links that will be shared with you, there would be a webmail link for you to get the code from, and this is what you will get. Okay. Let's open that up. So I'm just going to use one of the tester accounts. All right. Okay, so what I've just done is just to open the mail down while I go and sign in. Okay, so to sign in, I'm going to use the same account. Okay, so it's doing this because I've been using my details and the admin details. That's why it's telling me you can't find the username because it's recognized the admin details that I've been using to show the admin how to go about it. But normally you should be able to use that email on your own because it has not recognized any admin code on your site before. And then once you click on that, it will ask you to generate a code. It will ask for a code. And what you do is you go into the email box. It would put an email there, yeah, which you can use. When it was being tested, this is just to show you, this is one of the code. This is how the code will be. This was when we're running a test on it. So this code is what you will copy and use in the place where it's asking you for your code. And once you enter or submit that, you're able to access the Azure board with the tester account. But it's giving me this because, like I said, I've been using the same browser for the admin account, and that's why it's not allowing me to go with the tester account. But basically, that's what you do. Okay, so once the representative gets all the details and everything, the link for the webmail is there, the link to Azure is there, the tester account, the password, everything will be provided for them. So representative, once you get it, please, before you start sending it out, try and log in with it yourself first. And whatsoever it displays for you, if you have any issues, please DM me to let me know. My details is on all the Teams platforms, so you can get me there. Just DM me to let me know. And then when you have any issue, please, when you're telling me, tell me with a screenshot, because it's a screenshot that I will send back to IT if there's any issue that I can't resolve. And then IT will be able to take that on board and resolve things. Okay. So do we have any question? I know there's a hand raised. Any question? Okay, Yemi?
Yeah, thank you for this training. My question is, this tester account, on the Azure DevOps originally, we need to add test cases what is the, what are those things we need to do on that? What are those things we need to do on the normal one?
With your email, with your personal email, if you log in with your personal email, you have less permission. So you have less things you can do.
Okay.
You won't be able to create your test cases.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why we're giving you that was why I asked initially that as anybody with their own personal account being able to create a test case, because a lot of people have been reaching out that they can't create that.
Yeah, I create, it's one of the questions I want to ask. I try to create, I create like 4, test cases, just 4 scenario anyway. So, and I tried to add it yesterday, but I think, but the issue is, when you want to test a particular scenario, maybe you have to create like a 3 or 4 scenario for one user story. So, and you try to, when I try to put it there, it just go there. It's not, I think if, I don't know how to put it, just in case you created 4 scenario for one user story. And how is it, is it going to give them number, they have to follow one after the other, or how does it, I think it's not really sorted the way it looks like. You have to create one, save it, create another one, save it, create another one, save it, and in that order. Sometimes you might want to go, I don't just even understand how it really works.
Okay, it's so reach out to your Keyway Mentor to help you out with that.
Okay.
Is that okay, Okoyemi?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can reach out to them, share your screen with them, tell them what you're trying to do and the parts that you're not sure of, and then they'll be able to guide you through.
Okay.
Moji, can I just chip in? So I think
Okay.
what he's trying to say is that because I was able to create a test case, but you can't, because we don't have the tester access, we are not able to create a test case under the ticket or under the user story.
Okay. Now
he's been able to like create different or separate test cases, but it's not under the user story.
You won't be able to create it under, and you have to link it to your user story, to the user story, at least to know what exactly you're testing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I want to believe with the tester account, you will be able to do that.
Okay.
So when should we expect this link?
This night. Once I finish with this meeting, I'll start sending it out to all the reps that I have.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
okay.
Thank you.
So after we've tested this, then we can now share it with the
yes. Once you test it's working with you, then that means it will be the same with the other person. I told you why it's like that on my own side.
Yeah.
Then you're able to share it with all the other team members. But I would advise that if you know any of your team members that are not here, please, all those guidelines, I'll copy it and send it to Laomi so that they can put it on your guild, your Keyway guild also, so that anyone that is not here will be able to see the guideline and follow it, or maybe the recording will be dropped for them. And then when you're sharing it with them, please, you can tell anyone that is not on this call to please watch the video first. Maybe anyone that is not here, help them to let them watch the video first before you send it to them.
I'm
So
sorry,
that you don't send it to them and then they don't watch the video and then they do the wrong thing and affect the account. Yes.
did you just send the link to one QA in the group?
Yes, I'm just sending all the details to one. That was why I was asking for the representative. I can't send to every
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to put it on your team's platform, because then other people that are not Keyway will have access to it. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Yes.
Sorry, I just want to add something. There are 2 ways that you can access. You can create test cases. One is if you have to use the account. Another way is all you need to do is just check the links. The link on the side of when you open a story, the link is the third tab on the top right. When you click on that link, inside of that link, just say add a child link and then add this as a test case. You'll be able to create a test case like that without any test accounts.
Okay. JF, do you want to show us? You want to share your screen and show us?
I'm on my iPad. I'm not sure if I can. 1 second. Let me see if I can do it. 1 second. Just 1 second. Let me try and share it now. Hopefully to share. Only host can share in this meeting. No, doesn't give me permission to share.
All right, hold on. Okay, try now.
Okay. All right, yeah. So I'll share my screen. Start broadcast. Let me see. Let me know what you can see on my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay, all right. So if you if I go on the work item over there, let me move this. So if I go on the work items, so let's say I'm going on a story. Let's go on a home story here. So there's a tab here that says link. You see details on this side. There's details. There is history, and then there is link where you have one there before the attachment. So if I tap on this link over there, so you go on to add link here, and then you create new item, and then it opens this up. So you make it to be a child to that particular user story, and then you say test case, and then you give a test case title. Let's just give something here, and then you do OK, and then the test case comes out, and then you can complete that. Yeah, so you just save it, and that's it.
Please, can you go back 2 steps, please?
Okay. Thank you. So you go from your work items, you go into that exact story that you want to create a test case for, and then just go into the link on that tab there, and then there's under links you see add link. So if you created the story in isolation, I mean the test case in isolation, you can link it to that particular user story, or you can just click on new, and then you make it to be a child of that user story, and then choose test case from there. It's already chosen, and then you put your title there. Whatever title you are putting there, you just put the title there, and then you click on OK, and then that creates the test case for you, and then you can do whatever you want to do in there, and then you save and close. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody have any question for Jeff for that? And he's using his own personal login details. Yeah, no question.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Jeff, for that. So the tester account will still be provided in case anybody wants to, I don't know. With this, Jeff, are you able to run the test? You know, once you create your test case and you put all your test scripts in and all that, with the link you've generated now, are you able to run it and connect it to, you know, where you're running it and is, I don't know, connecting to the what is it called now? To the website or the feature you're trying to test on the website. Are you able to do that with the link you just
you're able to connect it, but I'm not sure you are, you know, where you go on the board and you want to run it directly from the board. I'm not sure if you can run it directly on the board like that. But the thing is, you can create your test case, you can link it to anything you want to link it with, do the shared step and everything. But I'm not sure if on the board, you know, on the board you have where you can create a test case on the fly and you can add steps. I'm not sure if you can do it on the board.
Okay, all right, that's okay. The tester account will still be provided anyway, so that there won't be any limitations or any impediment because they can't run it, or they want to run it from Azure. They want to run the test from Azure and they're not able to. So we'll still go ahead and provide the test case for everyone. Yeah. So for all the representative, please just while we're still on this call, for those that are representative that are going to send the details to, just quickly scroll through the participants on this call to make sure that all because you know your keywords in your team. Check if everyone is here, check who is not here, so that they watch the video first before you send the details to them so that they understand the guidelines, they understand the do's and don'ts before using it, so that we don't have hiccups, you know, down the line while we're using it. Okay, all right. I don't know if while we're sharing screen and talking, if any representative from Gamma is here now. I need a representative from Gamma, Iota, Kappa, and Omega. Do we have any Keyway representative from those teams? Because I won't be able to send it to anyone if there's nobody here to receive the links or the details.
Yeah, I'm a Keyway from Kappa.
Okay, so I'll send it to you. That's Liz, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
All right, I'll
Good
send the
evening.
details to you. Okay, so the video will be shared, Liz, so that you would get the information that has been given prior to you joining the team. Sorry, the meeting. I'll get
Okay,
down
thank you.
to try and send it as soon as maybe tonight, so that everybody can, at least that joined late, can watch the video and know everything we've discussed before now.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Anyone else from Iota, Gamma, Omega? No one? Okay. All right, that's fine. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. This was meant to be a 30-minute meeting, or I've taken 9 out of your time. Okay, Olat, I have somebody from Epsilon. Mark.
Yeah, Epsilon. Yeah, Olat.
Yeah, Mark is representing your team.
Mark is okay? Is he a Scrum Master?
Is Mark a Scrum Master or a Keyway?
It's not a Keyway.
He's a Scrum Master.
Yeah, because we only have three Keyways in our team. That is.
I guess it was because there was no Scrum Master. Sorry, Keyway here. That was why. Okay, Tunji, is that you?
Yeah, it's me, Olatunji.
All right, I'll send it to you.
All right, thank
Mark, I'll send it to Tunji. That's fine.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thanks, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much.